Hello, welcome to Ekidel. My name is Justice Umoka. I am your instructor. Today, I'll be showing you how to insert a cantilever slab in Protastructure. As you can see, this building, this is a 5-story building. As you can see that having a cantilever balcony all around. Basically, this building is for a hotel building. And this is a real-life project, although not in Nigeria. So we have already done this building design, and we have also issued it to the client. So, but we saw that it would be good for us to use this project because it is of several projects, also 6 stories, 7 story, 10 story, 14 story, and 19 story. So it is like an admin block. So I just took one of the section, which is for the 5-story, to now make a video for that. And also we have also decided on Ekidel that we will make a course video for all the stories, for all these building projects, which is in comparison with all the stories, like 18 stories and all that. So by next week, which is the 7th of May, or on 7th of May, which is this month, we will be launching our website. And all our course videos will be on the website, although we have not yet sent any video there. But by 7th, all these videos will be on the website. And on that website, you will be able to get a comprehensive design process for this 5-story up to the very stage of the design stage, and then also the detailing. So you will get that course, and I also once we launch our website, I'll also guide you through on how to get all the course video depending on your country, because the website not only is like a worldwide, because it will also carry design of structure based on earthquakes. But you know that most countries in Africa don't have earthquakes. So if your country don't have earthquake, you can skip from watching the video and then go and watch or go and get the course on the one that is being designed without earthquake. But also it is good for a structural engineer to know how to design for seismic load or design, so that in case if you have any kind of project from countries that has seismic load or effect, you will not be limited to that design. Although seismic loads, or let me say seismic design, it's what every civil or structural engineer goes to learn after you are done with school or with your masters. You have to go and pick up a course for that. So on our website Ekidel, we have made a comprehensive design of such of that kind of courses, and then you can get that and then update yourself. Okay, but for today I want to show you how to insert a cantilever slab, and I will give the full details of a cantilever slab and the things you are meant to look out for when you're designing for a cantilever slab. So if you look at now, I have already done a cantilever slab for, like I said before, we have already designed this 5-story building all the way down, but it is on our course video, and we have not given out the link to any of our websites. But on 7th of May, it will be on our main website, which is ekidel.com, and then you can be able to get this course. And we have also agreed that all our courses will not be more than $10, except for a special courses for like coastal engineering and for a very let me say a very critical areas that anyone that is going to go for that course must be going for that course because he has a special project to design. But all other courses will be less or equal to $10, but we are trying to make it to be less than $10 so that everybody, both students, can be able to afford that. And also, well, let me just keep that first because I will explain more about the website later. Okay, for today now, as you can see that I have already applied the balcony cantilever slab on the first floor, second floor, third and fourth. Now this is a 5-story building because this place here is a double volume. Only this ground floor is 7 meters high, so it is like a double volume. That's why it is 5 stories. So there is this height here already is already a height of more than 1 story. So that is why it is called a 5-story building, because here has a double floor here, but it's like a double volume. Okay, so right now I will now go and show you guys how to insert the cantilever slab on the 5th floor. So I'll go right now, navigate to the 5th floor, and then I'll go to my plan view of the 5th. I'll just go here right now and right click and say plan view. So it will now show me the 5th floor. I'll make sure that that plan is on the 5th floor. So I'll check the beam naming and the column naming to make sure it is on the 5th floor. So right now you can see that this is showing 5B, which simply means beam 35 at 5th floor. Okay, so right now, as you can see also, we used a bigger columns which we explained on the course video. And also you can see that we have also brought out, if you check the foundation level, you will see that all the columns have its own column load. And okay, and then if let's now go for what we have here for today, which is the cantilever slab for that. So I go here right now, and then to begin your cantilever slab for any building, the first thing you must carry in mind is the length of the cantilever slab. The length of the cantilever slab is very, very important for you to take into consideration. And also there is a guiding principle in terms of the length of the cantilever slab. Once the length of your cantilever slab is more than 2 meters, then that means that slab, it is advisable for that slab to have a cantilever beam to support it. What I mean by 2 meters is that if I go right now to my story 4, you will see that the length of our cantilever on this story 4, if I just hover my mouse on this beam, you can see the place that is showing there. L cant there simply means the length of cantilever, which is showing 1.2. And if I check this slab now, if I check this slab properties now, you will see that the length of the cantilever here for this is 1.2. As you can see, their length of cantilever, which is L cant, is 1.2. So with any length of cantilever from 2 meters below can stand on its own without a beam. But even at 2 meters, you have to design the beam and the column along that cantilever very well to be able to carry that 2 meter cantilever slab. But once your cantilever slab is more than 2 meters, it is good to provide a cantilever beam on that. Okay, so right now, let me go to this place now. On this story 5, where I was saying to now begin our cantilever slab insertion here. And we will take our cantilever slab length here to be 1.5. So we will now insert the cantilever slab. You have to go to this place here that says concrete member, and then go to what they call here slab here, and click on slab. Now on slab now, once you're on slab, basically, if you have not done cantilever slab before, what this slab property will be showing is like this. It will be on type 1. And when it's on type 1 slab simply means a slab on a panel, as these ones are on a panel. Now, to now insert a cantilever slab, you have to come here and then go to type 12. Type 12 simply means cantilever. As you can see, this icon here is showing cantilever, and then you click on type 12. Now, once you click on type 12, the dialog box will change, as if you notice, when you are on type 1, all what you were seeing was the depth of the slab and the concrete cover, and then this other option here, which is the angle. Now, once you go and change to type 12, which is the cantilever slab, you will see that it will add up and 3 more places for you to input values. Now, on this place that says L cant, I'll say that you can leave this place that says B slab, and then this place here. Although I will show you later what this means, but the main thing that is very, very important in cantilever slab is this, which is this L cant. L cant simply means the length of cantilever. So I'll come here right now, and we want to insert a rectangular shape cantilever, although there is also irregular shape cantilever like circular, semicircular, although I will show you that later, but not on this video, because this video specifically is to show you how to model for a cantilever balcony slab and for this 5-story, but I'm using a case study for this 5-story. So right now, to now impute my cantilever length, I'll come here right now. We have already said we want to use 1.5, so I'll come here and say 1500 millimeter. And then once I've done that, don't go and insert, because you must insert cantilever load. Now, to insert cantilever load, because you know that your cantilever slabs carry loads at the edge. Cantilever slab or cantilever is just like something like this, and then here has a free end. So all the load is being carried by the edges, by the edge of the cantilever, which is acting basically as a point load, or can also be used as infantile load, but basically as a point load at the edge of the cantilever. So right now we want to now add the cantilever load. So I have to now go here and click on load. If you don't add load on your cantilever and just go and insert, what you are trying to do is that you are just putting that slab as a fancy slab without carrying any load. So right now, to impute your load, before this time, this place will be free as 0. So to impute your load, you have to come here and put in the appropriate value for your cantilever slab load. So it is called a parapet load on this software. So right now, to impute your value, I would say that you should input the value of 9.81. 9.81. We derive this load based on the height of this, based on the height of the story, and also on the block unit weight, because we are assuming that what is sitting on that place is block wall. Although if you are to use let me say an iron rail, then you can choose to reduce the your cantilever load on that. That means you have to go and figure out the weight of that aluminum rail or iron rail, and then impute that, either 3 point something and all that. But me, I like to use for a case study or for a worst condition. So for me, if I am designing for a cantilever, or let me say balcony slab or cantilever slab, and what is sitting at the edge of the cantilever is, let me say, iron rail or let me say aluminum rail, I used to simply use a factor value or cantilever load of 3.5 for that, because those aluminum or iron rail, they are hollow pipes and they don't have much weight. So I factor out my value to be 3.5. Most times I use 3.25. That is 3.25 is for my minimum and 3.5 is my maximum. Now for a block wall, if it is a dwarf block wall or a squat block wall that is sitting at the edges of the cantilever, I used to use 9.81 for my worst condition, 9.81 for the worst condition, and also I used to use 5.75 for my as my minimum. So right now, what is sitting directly at the edge of that cantilever is an iron rail. So I'll use 3.5 for that cantilever load because it is an iron rail. Had it been it was a block or a block wall or let me say a brick wall, I would say you should use 9.81 or 5.75 for that. So right now, to now insert my cantilever, you have to insert your cantilever column to column. So just now, I'll come here and click on this place, and then come here and then click on the next column and then click outside. Now, how to know that your cantilever slab has a load? You must see this arrow. If you don't see this arrow, that means that there is no load on that cantilever. So let me just use right now and make this load to be 0 and then say update. You see that this load, this point now will go off. So I can see that this stuff that was showing here as if an X and an arrow here and also an X here it has not gone off. That means that this cantilever slab is just a fancy slab. There is no load on it, and which is very, very bad. So you must load your cantilever slab. So right now I'll use 3.5, and let's say update, and then you will see about the load now showing, which if I show you now on the 3D view, you will see, let me just go to 3D view right now, you will see that this cantilever slab now is now loaded. So let me just go now and then show you that. Okay, 3D view of 5 floor, and then you will see just that. Can you see that right now? This is now that this cantilever now is now loaded at the edge, as you can see that, because basically cantilever slab carry its load at the edge. So this is now the slab, as you can see that. So if I go now and take it off and just say property now, and you will see that that load will go off. If I come now and take it off and make it to be 0, under loads to be 0, and then say update, this load now we go off, which simply means that this slab is just a fancy slab, not carrying any load, as you can see that. So right now, basically, this top slab here, which I use as a concrete roof, they are using this top as a club, or not really a club, but as a bar. So that is why I have to that is why there is an iron rail around this place, just to guide all the people using this place from falling off, or to put as a guideway. Okay, so right now I'll go back to this place here, escape first, click back on this slab to add back my load on that. So I'll come here now, click on it, I click on say properties, and then go to loads, and add back my load, which is 3.5, and then say update, and then the load will just appear immediately, as you can see that right now. Okay, as you can see that is now the load. So right now, with the same concept, I'll now go back to my plan view of Storey 5 and then insert the cantilever slab all around the area, which is the perimeter of the building which I want to put the slab. So I'll come here now, since I've already set everything here on this one, I'll come here, right click on it and say property, and take this slab property just now, and then begin to now insert it. Okay, I'll confirm again if it's still there. Yes, it's still there, the load. I'll now begin to insert from column to column. So when you're putting your cantilever slab, always put it from column to column. So right now, I'll just go ahead and then continue from there, and then do this, and put this here. Okay, so to know how to derive all this load for this wall, I'll see that we have already done a comprehensive video on that, which is also on our free YouTube channel. So you can watch that video and know how to derive your cantilever slab load. Okay, because if I do that now, it will take much time, and I want this video to end at just 10 minutes exactly, or not more than that. So that is why I have not derived that, but I'll say that you should watch the videos on that on our cantilever slab, and then you'll be able to know how to derive that load. Okay, so right now again, I'll just begin to insert column to column and then do that, and then you will see that we will have our cantilever slab all around the building. Let me just be fast just now because it's the same step. So make sure you click it from column to column. Don't go and click around this place, else this column here will not be carrying that load. So make sure you transfer the load, column to column. Let me just do again, from here to here. Okay, so when you click on the wrong point, it will show you that error that just displayed now. So make sure you click on the grid line of the column and then input that. And I'll come again right now and then continue from here to here and then do that. And then from here to here and then put that. Okay, now most of our subscribers from Turkey and from Albania, and also our subscribers from Greece, you have been asking about that I should do a video on earthquake design. So you can see that we have begun to do video on earthquakes. So that is why you have seen the first upload on earthquake. So sorry, there is here on earthquake. So let me put this also here. So time to time we will try to be mixing the video for earthquake design and also for building without earthquake, but we will keep more of that video on our course video because it will take more of so many explanation, which I will say that you can get those on the course video. And also I will advise that if you want to know more about structural design, don't depend solely on our free video which you are seeing, although we try our best to explain more in details, but I would say that our course video are far more comprehensive compared to what we say on our free videos here on YouTube. So the reason why we are just putting these free videos on YouTube is because for those that are still coming up, like that's for students, can be able to get a glance of what structural design is all about. But to know fully what structural design is, I would say you should go for our course video, because our course video cannot be compared to what you watch here on our YouTube channel as free. Okay, so right now we are done inserting our as you can see, our cantilever slab for this roof area. So right now, I'll go here and then click on escape and then go and check our 3D view just now. 3D view for that. And then you will see just that, okay, that's fine. You can see that just now. You can now see that we have successfully done this cantilever slab for this roof for this 5-story building, as you can see that. Let me just turn off my grid lines to give more clarity to it. Okay, so right now you can, let me turn it off. Oh, it was off before. Turn it off, sorry. Okay, that's fine. So you can now see that how we have not inserted our cantilever slab for this roof, as you can see that. Let me just turn this off. So if I begin to check on each of the views just now, you'll begin to see, as you can see that right now. So this is how to insert cantilever slab on that. Then also, if you have any question at all, any question, I would say you should feel free to bring your question down, and we will on the comment below, and then we will reply you ASAP. And then also, if you're interested to join our Ekidel mentorship class or program, you can check the link down below and enroll for that. Meanwhile, it is not free, so it is not free. So, but if you want to know more about structural design, because we cut across all about structural design, even pipe foundation, slab raft, and many things. So if you want to know and equip yourself before you get a job, or if you are already working to advance and upgrade yourself, you can go for our Ekidel mentorship class. But if that is too expensive for you, then you can begin to get each of our courses to learn that. So anyone that will be okay for you, that is fine. Okay, so thank you so much and God bless you. As you can see just now that we are done with the what we have for today, which is the how to insert a cantilever slab for this 5-story building. But don't forget, I said already that the complete video of this design for this 5-story is already on our course category, which although for now we have not yet published the link for this, but in time coming next week, we will be publishing the link for that, which basically the price in dollars will not be up to $10, and in Naira will not be up to 5,000 or let me say, will not be more than 5,000 or thereabouts. I think 4-5 or thereabouts or something like that. And also, the same thing applies to other countries. Yeah, it will not be more than $10 equivalent for that. So just be reassured. That's just to tell you about. Although I will explain more about our website in time coming, and also show you how to get your way through all our courses and how to through the site. Okay. So thank you so much and God bless you. We love you, and then goodbye. And then if you have not subscribed to our channel Ekidel, I would say you should please just pause the video right now and then subscribe to our channel Ekidel. The reason why you're going to subscribe is because just to get all the video like whenever we upload a video, you will be notified first on our first video. And maybe you don't know, maybe the day you'll be, let me say, the day you'll be notified might be the day you have been looking for that kind of structure, and then you will just learn it from there. So that's why you have to turn on your video notification and also subscribe to our channel. So to all that have not subscribed to our channel, that have been watching our videos, I would say it is time for you to click on the subscribe button and then join Ekidel platform. Okay, so thank you so much and God bless you. Love you. Bye. Goodbye.